Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Rodney with A Place to Grow. I found myself out taking a walk today and really wanted to talk to you guys about my favorite part of the spring, which is April 1st. And why is April 1st? It's not because it's April Fool's and I get to play a bunch of jokes. It's actually because April 1st is when we start to have yard waste picked up in the Rochester Hills area. And I truly enjoy having a nice clean backyard. And after this winter we've had a lot of wind, so therefore I've had a lot of sticks and things like that to pick up. And after the last couple of weeks of seeing patients, I've realized that a lot of patients have questions about their allergies. They're trying to figure out what's going on, or they come in and they're congested and they say that I think I got a cold. And what I'm seeing more lately is not that people have colds, which is a good thing, but is that a lot of people are actually dealing with allergic reactions to the different molds and the different spores that they're exposing when they're raking leaves. Or if you're not raking leaves, if the individuals in your subdivision are doing that, or they're spreading mulch and you happen to have your windows open, that has a pretty big impact because it blows right into the house. You've got to remember, we're dealing with spores and we're dealing with these really small items that can float around and they get into your nasal passages. It may also be that you're just outside hanging out and playing ball or playing with your kids. And in doing that, you're touching the ground and touching the ball, touching your face, and all these things add more allergens to the mix, and it gives you more of this congested feeling in your face as a result of the allergies. So to really take some matters into your own hands and make sure that you do your best to avoid allergies this allergy season, in theory, is wash your hands. We hear it a lot for germs, but for allergies, if you're outside and you're touching and you're playing things, or you're playing with a dog and you've got pet dander on your hand, or things of that nature, make sure you're washing your hands. If you're allergic to pet dander and things like that, don't let the dog into your bedroom. Kind of crazy. I know we're at a point where people have now had their holiday puppies starting to grow, and those puppies are now dogs, and they're starting to break some rules possibly. And so trying to keep them out of your bed will be a big part of that. And then the last little tidbit I'll give you is, as beautiful it is to have the windows open, do your best to have the windows open in a low, breezy time. So if it's really windy out, don't open those windows up, especially if you can look across and see them spreading mulch. These are things that are going to add to the allergies that you're already facing, and they're really how-tos and little tidbits that you can take place within the house themselves. If none of these are helping and you want more options, please call the office. We'll give you some options, or come on in. There's a lot of supplements that help with congestions, and it helps prevent this irritation. And last but not least, like I said, I'm out on a walk, so I'm gonna go through and shoot over my left shoulder here. Does anyone know where in Rochester I currently am?